Okay, this will be an interesting one. If we can make this one look good, come up a treat. Let's see what we have when we have done our setting up of this silly device, this silly Konica Minolta. The nerds will inherit the copier world. Yes, they will, folks. Guaranteed. See if we can make this one look really nice. Okay, let's get it out. Let's see what we have. We have here Allen's Fantails. Fantails. They got like description of a celebrity, and you have to guess what the celebrity is, or who the celebrity, should I say. And it has the answer at the end of the description, so you got to guess the celebrity. These have been around for decades. There's nothing new about Fantails, pretty much, except maybe a different company has Allen's. I don't know who originally had the trademark of Fantails, or the but basically, yeah, they've been around for decades. There's a lot of these old retro sweets around, and lollies and ice creams. But Fantails, I mean, I don't bother reading those things. They actually taste really nice, actually, Fantails. They're quite delicious. They're not much fun. I'm not at all interested in what's on the wrapping of each Fantail, because it's just boring celebrity shit. And I'm not a person that likes to follow celebrities. I don't have any desire to simply be a follower of celebrities. It's just bloody boring and stupid. It's not smart, it's not intelligent, it's useless. And celebrities are no special. You know, they're not special. I mean, yes, they might have some talent with what they do, being on screen and in music and shit, but basically, there's nothing really that special about them. Now that looks really quite nice. I'm thinking we could use that one, and we're just going to enlarge maybe along the, I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. But basically, I'm not the kind of person that likes to follow blindly all these different things that people follow. Yeah, it's other things that people follow, like the footy, the cricket, some of the things in Australia that are commonly followed, as well as movie stars and other kinds of celebrities that I just don't have any interest just to simply follow. I've got more important things to do with my life than just while it away with entertainment. I'm just not an entertainment person anymore. I just don't have any interest anymore in watching movies and that. I don't have time to watch movies. I don't have time for that sort of shit. I've got better things to do than waste my energy on stuff like that. I just don't. I just haven't got the desire to worship celebrities or to watch them. I just have no fucking interest. I wonder if that's going to be a good fit. But basically, yeah, I just don't have I wonder if we're going to just go back to here and we're going to just do another one. We're not going to use what we've got because it doesn't look too good. But basically, I just don't have the ability to remember faces and names and shit like that, and movies that they starred in and all that. To me, it's trivia, and trivia just doesn't interest me. I hate the game Trivial Pursuit because it's so fucking boring. It's just trivia. and you're just going after trivia. And trivia is just such a waste of effort, folks. It's a waste of time. There is nothing good about this trivia that people subject themselves to. They think that they've got all the time in the world, but you don't want to waste your time in this world simply chasing after emptiness. It's emptiness. It really is. I have no interest in it. I just can't just waste my time. I'm busy making my own shit. I'm making my own crap. I've got things I need to do in my life, and the last thing I need to do is to fucking waste it on following all sorts of shit. Celebrities, sport. Sport, of course, has celebrities, but sport in general, I just have no time for. I just don't care at all about this shit. I don't even watch television anymore, except I might look at it if it's in a public place like a cafeteria and I'm just ordering my coffee. But I don't have a TV at home, folks, so I don't have. I'm wondering if we're going to make a better version of this. This looks shit house, folks. Wondering if what we're going to do with it, folks. This is not a good one. I'm just going to grab back the actual wrapper. I shouldn't have just stashed it on the ground. It's probably dirty on the ground. We're just going to go back to this. But yeah, I just have no time to just waste on following things that really don't interest me. I'm an artist. I do what I do here. I'm interested in this sort of shit. I'm not interested in following people and following clubs, like footy clubs and shit. I just have no time and no desire. I'm too busy, folks. I've got more important things to do than fucking follow and chase. Now that looks really quite nice. I wonder if we could use this one. But basically I just haven't got the desire to just chase down celebrities and other people that people see as important. So I just don't have any need to do that. I'm just not a follower anymore. I just don't have the desire anymore to watch things on television and that. I just don't have. I get weary of that shit. It just doesn't interest me. It might have interested me in a certain way when I was younger, when I had time, when I thought I had time on my hands, and being out of work before I how should I put it? Before I was declared disabled, I did have to apply for unemployment benefit, except my mum used to get it, and she used to look after my money, and I didn't get much money to spend, so I spent a lot of time at home watching daytime television, and it was really batshit boring, to make a common phrase. That was years ago. That was in the early 90s, and basically it was boring. It was boring shit. It was boring. Having not enough money to spend and having all this time on your hands really doesn't equate to something very positive. It's quite a boring existence. Even when you haven't got enough money and all you can do is watch the daytime television, your time is just totally wasted. You waste your time, and you don't have the money to spend, so you just go and watch a bit of the old daytime TV. It's all you can afford to do, and you just don't. And I just never got any sense of joy out of it, folks. It's all about celebrities, all about bullshit, stuff that does not agree with my high IQ. I'm not able to process that shit. I'm not able to like it. I absolutely hate daytime TV, and I absolutely hate the worship of celebrities. I just don't have that ability to do that sort of shit. I just don't. I just can't basically allow myself to just be spoken to by mainstream media to do with following celebrities. I just don't have the desire to. I just can't watch that shit. Honestly, it's batshit boring. It really is. I'm going to enlarge this bigger on the vertical, but basically I just can't watch that daytime shit. It's shit. It's fucking slosh. It's basically cerebral slop. And I just haven't got the ability to simply sit down and watch it without feeling absolutely drugged out bored. It's so boring. But back in the 90s you didn't have much choice. Back in the 90s you didn't have the extra channels that you've got today. You didn't have social media, you didn't have YouTube, you didn't have all these other alternatives at your fingertips. It was all there and that was it, dictated to. Now this is a little bit too, I might have to enlarge on the horizontal that way and maybe make that a little bit smaller on the vertical. But basically, I just can't palate the shit that they have. And it seems like the shit they have, of course the extra TV channels I think are pretty much duplicates of the other major TV channels. I'm not sure because I haven't watched TV much for a long time and I just can't watch it anymore. I just can't sit there passively just taking it, taking the shit that they present. I want to be in control, and that's what I like about YouTube and other social media, especially YouTube, is that you can watch stuff, you can select stuff, the kind of stuff you like, the stuff that really interests you, and you can find it. It's not just, it's a lot better than what we have now. I'm going to just move this down a bit. So yeah, it's different. It's social media is a new world. It's a wonderful world to find things that otherwise you would never find. You can also look up your old favourite TV shows too if you want to, or TV shows that you remember as a child. Because I used to watch a lot of TV once. I watched it most of my life. But I just have gotten sick of it. I just don't have the ability to, or the attention span to sit in front of it. I just don't want to sit in front of it and just take it. I just don't have the ability to take it. Maybe move it up a bit. But basically I just don't have the ability anymore to just take it, to watch, to view, to be interested. I just haven't got that ability anymore. But there is one thing about television that I am looking at, is that I've got a man that I really miss seriously. His name is Luigi, and basically we got separated in the early 90s and we haven't been in touch since. And I'm trying to get in touch with him. I'm trying to find him because I want to marry him, and basically I don't have access to any of his particulars. I can't get in touch with him, so I'm hoping that maybe the power of television can be utilised for something very good and wholesome, and that is to bring together a pair of star-crossed lovers, a pair of people who got separated in youth because of silly mistakes. Well, I made the mistakes. I made the foolishness. And it was a long time ago, but I know that he loves me. And I really miss him. I think I said his name's Luigi. I think I said that. Sorry to repeat myself. And we have to get together somehow. And somehow I'm hoping that the primetime news slot will help bring him to me. So I know it sounds a bit of a long shot, folks. It sounds a bit silly, maybe. But sometimes you have to do drastic things when things don't go your way. And I'm very sad that I never got to marry him. I'm very sad I never got to know him. I do feel like spiritually I know him. We've got a spiritual connection like nothing else, but we still need to find each other physically, and we've got to find each other, and I'm hoping that the power of the television, there's nothing, even though I've criticised television heaps, there's nothing wrong with it in itself. It's just what goes on that is the problem, and television can be a useful thing, and this is what I'm hoping to use it for, to make good use of it. Hopefully the wide audience will someone will know where he is, or maybe if he could find out, leave his number and his details with the TV channel and get me to get in touch. Whatever happens, I do have faith in that TV can be a good force to use if in the right manner. But that looks quite nice. I think now we can call this demo quits.